When I was first getting into playing SM64 hacks, there were two to consider playing as your first. Star Road by Skelix or Last Impact by Kaze. Green Stars was there too, but apparently we all forgot about that one. I chose Star Road, and looking back, I'm glad, because Last Impact is brutal. However, now that I'm much more comfortable with Super Mario 64, I wanted to take another look at these hacks. I wanted to ask not which is the better beginner's hack, but which is the better hack, period. So let's start with Star Road. Likely the first thing you'll think after starting this hack is, wow, this file select theme really doesn't fit at all. But then you'll probably notice that Mario has a new, somewhat pinkish look. This introduces a theme in this hack of just tweaking little things here and there to improve the game while keeping it fundamentally the same as the original. Some other examples are a custom game over level and more varied level entrances. These changes make the hack feel a lot less like a sequel to Mario 64 and more like an alternate version of the original. Which brings me to my main problem with this hack. 8 hours of gameplay and I can barely write a single paragraph on it. To be clear, those 8 hours were nothing but fun, with some of the best designed levels in any hack I've ever played. But, despite being one of the most popular hacks of all time, it is nothing that makes it special, nothing that really wowed me. Last Impact, on the other hand, is one of the craziest hacks I've ever played. It's got everything. New enemies? Check. New power-ups? There's a fully realized Yoshi. New bosses? Unfortunately, yes. Enough generic grass, ice, and desert levels. We're in space by level 5 and it just keeps escalating. We've got Jabu Jabu's Belly, a level based on school supplies, and Live It's Surreal Dream, which involves psychedelic mushrooms and time travel. Some levels, like Dusky Doomed Dale, give us a full Hollywood production and just 7 stars. We're exorcising ghosts and crafting a star, but then we find ourselves in the middle of a witch trial, so, being the upstanding citizens we are, we give the definitely not witch her definitely not magic wand, and then are immediately thrown in jail, from where we have to break out and destroy the witch that's gone back to terrorizing the village. This hack has so much that you just can't find anywhere else, like a minigame house or a power-up that turns you into Flat Stanley. And let's talk about the bosses. Now, not all of them are winners. Some are as simple as ground pound the snake, or ground pound the spider, and the main villain looks like he was drawn in about 30 seconds using MS Paint. But let's look at the Goomba Brothers. You have to take on their extremely powerful triangle and pokey formations, but if you can somehow withstand the raw power held in the first fight, you have to take them on again, but this time they have advanced weaponry. At the end of the day, you can't call Last Impact anything less than incredible. It's just as polished as Star Road, but it has much more creative design and is more impressive from a technical standpoint. Sure, it has its missteps. The hack can get needlessly dark in some levels, and I wasn't particularly fond of the new air meter. Just let me heal in the water, Kaze. Why did you change that? But despite its missteps, Last Impact's unique experience has made me decide to call it the better hack. I love you, Star Road, but in the modern hack market, you just don't hold up as well. But anybody that has time should play both hacks, because they're talked about so often for a reason. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. If you could like and or subscribe, that would be pretty sick, honestly. But until the next video, keep gaming, gamers.